December 10th. And that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting right now. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. December 10th. Let me make sure that you guys can hear Slime Rancher 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, because I was like not seeing the music in the levels and I was getting a little bit nervous. I will say, okay, I'll give you guys one more hint, okay? If you have been around here before, you might be able to put 2 and 2 together and what's going on, because this is not a standalone event. This is a recurring event. It's not just me. Anyway, I'm back. I follow all now. Okay, I missed news. Mobile Doodle. No worries, no worries, no worries. December 10th. Ow, ow, ow. Still really hot. It got way fishier. Way fishier, for sure. So, as you can see, we have... Oh, the chat on my phone. That's what I'm missing. We have feral slimes and tar slimes turned off because both will hurt us, and this is still the early access version of this game, and the spawn rate on both is literally so intrusive to being able to actually play the game, like, at all. It's ridiculous. So, let me pull this up. There we go. Whee! No idea, but hope I can come by. It will be okay, so I can let you know I'll be live that day, and it will be a very long stream. Long. Big day. Oh god, I really did log out in the middle of the world. That's right. Okay, let me recap. Oh god. That's so unlike me, because typically I will always go home. So I don't like jumping back in and it being like this. Okay. We just popped the last big boy in the wild, and we've unlocked all our teleport points, and we jumped down a spooky little story hole, and now there's nothing left for us to do until the update, to my knowledge. How's the volume? Is that okay for you guys? You know what? I don't normally do a Christmas tree stream, but we could stream putting up the Christmas tree. However, because Nate has a birthday late November, very strict rule in this house that no Christmas tree is allowed until after Nate's birthday. So yes, special event stream, very important, very exciting. You're going to love it, Ma! December 10th, December 10th, December 10th, December 10th. Bada beat. Isn't it crazy that, like, we're at the stage in the year that we're in? I think it is. Alright, we are going to spend some time chilling, hanging, vibing, absolutely not being bothered, even in the slightest bit, by the status of anything ever at all, and are going to just maintain the ranch. Gotta get back into the rhythm. We are working on building some scientific-y items. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I need to reduce my move with the mouse for this game. There we go, better. Okay, better for you guys, because I know the quality drops. Yeah, I think I blinked and missed a bunch of months. Oh yeah, I know I absolutely for sure did too. We are trying to get all our upgrades just for my own peace of mind. I know, you guys, we were working on getting all of the circles, the balls open. We're opening all the balls. We're not doing that today. I cannot grind today. I need to just vibe and exist. I keep telling myself everything's okay. So, it looks like there are some things we could build. We would need lava dust to do it though, which is kind of far out there. All these things to build. Lots of diamonds needed though, and we don't have those, so we have goals, and another goal is to fill every plot, every available little plot on the ranch, sorry, the conservatory, with something. A slime, a tree, a silo, just something. Oh, and we have some mail. If we unlock some more story bits, even better, but I have a theory that we've run out of story. We'll see. Maybe something for you to try. If it works, I'll be creeped out. It's a blueprint. Drone archive key. I take it back. This is new. New development. I say should because I actually have no idea, but if those drones are from the pages of my own journals, well, this key is how I would access their archives if I ever built anything like them. I know this hardly makes sense, but I need you to try it. If it works, and an archive exists, and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on that island more than you do now, well, I'm happy to have been able to help you. I kind of owe you one still, right? I love the art for this game so much. It's literally the most beautiful thing my eyes have ever absorbed. Why is time moving faster than the Enterprise at warp speed? I don't know. Since streaming Genshin, I don't know how you play offline. Ooh, I do all of the, what I do so I only stream the story online, Kiwi. Like the story, the Archon quests, the, voice-acted story quests. I did do Hangouts a little bit, like the character, and I just do literally every other aspect of the game I do offline. Bun. But that's just me. That's just me. I still play every day. And like, I don't know. I just normally don't stream. I like it when there's a story that we can all be invested in together. And so that portion of Genshin is what I choose to stream. Like I could stream domains and stuff, but like when I do domain runs and like all the grindy shit, I like doing that like on a VC with like my IRL like buddies who also play. But if there's one thing I know about the solitary explorer life you're living, so you can't have enough reminders that your friends are thinking of you. Well, so here's a reminder in the form of a gift. Oh, strawberry and dear old Bob. Special delivery, rainbow lumps. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so that key that Mo just sent us. Let's see what we need to build that, because if we can use that to get some databanks unlocked in the drones that are out and about in the world, we could get some more story content. And I literally was just about to give up. Ooh. Hunter ports we got here. Fire ports we got here. We just need lava dust. Is that guy Simon Disguise? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Bob's totally normal guy. Totally normal guy. He's definitely not just wanting chickens. Stream Mess was a good time. Oh yeah, and like, here's the thing. I've not logged in since my... Like, I've not logged in and looked at my quest list for quite some time because I know it's going to aggravate me that I cannot just simply continue the main quest like right now. I went on and did some domain runs in multiplayer with my pals, and then I literally logged off. I was like, alright, that's enough. I will be tempted. I must not. I must refrain. You guys need some food. Oh, shall we check on our Viagra chickens? It's a massive problem. Whatever crack the chickens are on is what the tar slimes are on. Okay, good. We already have enough. Because we put everyone down to one. We put one of each kind of chicken in each one. Oh. Alright, so far, no babies. That's okay. Slime homes. That's... I wouldn't put too much stock in, Bob's intelligence stat if I were you, but that is a great way of looking at it. I do see the similarity. It's mostly the jacket. Alright, is there any carrots yet? No, okay. Maybe I will have to incinerate some storage chickens. Oh, yeah, let's take normal ones. What am I doing with the chickens? Look away. Nothing. It's fine. Definitely not feeding my literal lava blobs with their flesh or anything. That would be crazy. You need to be smart when you have a coat. Oh man. That's a statement that as a Canadian I can get behind. Sorry, I thought I heard Daisy and it made me stressed out. Because I know she's gonna hop up and try to eat my nudes. Oh. So nice. Okay, and then we needed hunter plorts. I just wanted to run these now, and because if I don't, I'll forget. And then we'll just do a once around. Good night, sussy bakas. Good night. They're stoned during the day. It's fine. It's chill. It's whatever. I promise they're fine. Wahoo! Yay! I got enough. And then we'll do, yeah, just regular maintenance. Around the park. The conservatory. The ranch. The place, the thing with the whatever. They're just as sweet as look at that. Ah! So cute! I was also going to rebuild the arrangement of like where the corrals are versus where the farm is, I think. Wasn't I gonna put these guys over here? We could maybe do that today. I am abhorrently wealthy in the game. So that's great. And hey, if I nail this job interview in the morning, maybe I will be too. Between you and me, guys, would you like to know? Okay. Would you like to know my plan when I eat a little bit of ramen? So I am scheduled to work at Starbucks tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to take down my first word. Oops. I am scheduled to work at Starbucks tomorrow at 9. I've already done the math. There's no way I get there on time for my shift after the interview. That won't happen. I ride the bus. It's impossible. My interview's at like 7:30 in the morning. So, I'm a little bit banking on / hoping on getting a job offer at the end of this interview because he really needs people and I really do think I can sell myself and he will take me on. I'm really hoping he does. And if he does, I can be like, I'll start right away. Like, right away. Thank you. And then, I don't have to show up to work. I'll just come home. If he does not offer me a job at the end of the interview, I'm still calling in sick tomorrow. So that I can do this interview and not have to... Because here's the thing, I'm planning on leaving anyway. And I have 5 full sick days in the bank that I should get the most out of. So, either way, by the time I'm live tomorrow night, I should have an update. I'm so glad I bought these seed bumps. Fuck Starbucks, new job believer. Honestly, for me personally, not fuck Starbucks, just fuck my manager specifically. Because, like, everyone else I've worked with is amazing. Their policies are actually not that bad. And, like, a great benefits program I was really well taken care of. By Starbucks, not by my manager. People don't leave jobs, they leave bad managers. That's just how it goes. A friend of mine works at Starbucks and loves it, so I believe it. Look, that Starbucks manager, new job believer, yes. And the owner that I'll be interviewing with tomorrow morning, his name is Alex, which is my name backwards, so that's cool. I think it's cool. Every Alex I've ever told about that fun fact looks at me funny, but it's true. She and her team were just joined at the hip is so sweet. Hey, that, like, for me, the thing that made me the most upset was the fact that I'm going to have to leave, like, maybe the best group of coworkers I've ever had in my entire life behind. Because we are such an amazing, iconic, great team. And so I texted my friends in advance. They have a heads up, even though my boss will not have a heads up, and I will quit the second I'm able to. Without 2 weeks notice, because she does not deserve the courtesy. She has shown me no courtesy, therefore I will not be showing her any, and that's fair, and it's legal. So, the friends I've made at work who are my, like, have been, like, my rock and, like, just such an amazing, awesome team, we're staying friends. Like, we're gonna keep hanging out. And it's nice to have friends in the city again that aren't in any way, shape, or form connected to my past relationships or my past lifestyle choices. Just like a whole new clean slate of good, amazing friends. Super fuck that manager. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big time. I feel that my first job fucked right off the manager needed... I fucked right off the manager needed most of his sweet revenge. Oh yeah, I am too. Guys, so we were talking about how much time has passed in the calendar lately. So I do not just work at a Starbucks cat. I work at a mall location. And it's about to be Black Friday and holiday season. And the mall is open every single day from now until New Year's, except Christmas Day. And last year, my idiot boss denied every single day off request she received from every staff member, even if it was only for one day. And to that I say, fuck you! Literally, get fucked. Get fucked. Oh shit. Literally peak. In food service, Black Friday sucks so much ass. Oh yeah, just working at all, anywhere on Black Friday, I would stand by saying sucks ass. Fuck managers that do that. Oh man, Kat, you've missed the tea, but like, I promise you, I would not be leaving if it was this bad. If it was not like the absolute, just like, pinnacle of horribleness. I would have stuck it out. And I have for 7 months. I didn't want to leave under 6 months because, I didn't want to look at leaving in under 6 months, mostly just because, like, I wanted to look okay on my resume. I didn't want to look like I was job hopping. I was promised a raise / promotion to supervisor. I was told that when I was hired, that I was being hired for a full-time position as well, and that was a lie. We're gonna redo this entire area. UK heads up. We have planned postal strikes on Black Friday weekends every Monday. No fun. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Our city has planned public transportation strikes for next summer because we're so cold in the winter. That was a baby shrimp. So I was told upon hire, yeah, it's going to be full-time. And then she was giving me 20 to 25 hours a week for 7 months. And then, every time I tried to connect with her, it didn't really go well. And then I got her to sign off on a paper saying, hey, I'm literally not eating for 2 weeks every month because you're not paying me a livable wage. I need you to sign off on this promising me you'll give me at least a minimum of 30 hours scheduled per week with the understanding that I am available to work full-time. And I was under the impression that this would be my full-time job and that I'd be able to be sustained by this, and I can work for more than 30, but I need to be scheduled for a minimum of 30 to keep the lights on and food on the table. And it has been 6 weeks since she signed that paper, and only one of those 6 weeks has she actually scheduled me for a minimum of 30 hours. And then she hired someone who had identical work experience to me, but slightly less amount of time, and started training her for the position she promised me, and was doing this in front of me. She scheduled every single training shift for this new girl on every shift that I had. We had identical shifts. And so I would be running my butt off doing the job of 3 people while the manager had her head so far up her own ass while training this new person that literally was getting the position that I had been promised. And I kept talking to my boss going, hey, when are we going to do this training? When are we going to do this training? And she's like, oh, second week of October. Oh, actually sometime in November, but I can't promise you a date. Let's reassess the week after Black Friday and see how things go. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. And I've been popping my fucking Starbucks, you guys, at work. I have not been letting up. I've been not neglecting my duties since deciding I want to leave. Another baby shrimp. Ow. I have been working so hard to be like, look, it's not me that's the problem. But through it all, like, the truth always comes out. And I think my manager, for the first time in her entire goddamn life, is a little bit picking up on the vibes. The vibes being that I'm unhappy and am considering leaving because she has gone into damage control mode. The last 3 shifts I've had, she's been like love bombing me at the very beginning of my shift, saying, has anyone told you how good of a job you're doing? I just want to know that, like, I haven't forgotten about you. I see how hard you're working. You're really killing out there. Don't think I've forgotten about you. And she'll say all those things, but she won't actually say, and this date, we're going to start your training. And as of this day, you're going to get that promotion. And, like, I wouldn't have been so hurt about it if she was just honest in the first place when hiring me, saying, oh, actually, we don't have room for that position right now. Or, oh, actually, there is no such thing as full-time. Because in Starbucks, the only full-timers are the managers. Everyone else is considered a part-time staff member, even if you're working full-time hours. But yeah, she feels it. And I'm like, is that damage control I smell? Too little, too late, get fucked. You got advance warning the postal strikes because your uncle's union rep? Oh, nice. Well, okay, here's the thing. It's only shit when my manager is there actively making decisions that are not to the benefit of the whole team. I literally love everyone else there so much. And I love the regular customers we have, and I'm good at the job. I love doing little latte art and having fun things. And, like, all my supervisors are amazing, and I would go to war for them. I would give a left arm to fight off anyone that would say anything slightly not correct to any of my coworkers. I adore them. And I wanted to, and that's the reason I stuck around so long, is I think mostly for their sake and not as much mine, because I was like, hey, you know, let me come back. I'm just chatting real quick, because, you know, this ramen is really good. We could just do just chatting streams and then just have the Slime Rancher playing in the background. So between 30 and 40 hours would be considered full-time hours, but a full-time staff member at Starbucks is 40 hours a week, and that's on salary. Really unfortunate when the managers are idiots. Yeah, so in classic Zyla fashion, you know, when, like, I could tell right off the bat, like, 1 month into my job, I could tell my manager was a dumb fuck and bad at her job, and that I could definitely do it better. Was how I immediately felt. And I was like, you know what? I've had worse bosses. And that's true. I have had worse bosses, and I've been in slightly worse working environments with less compensation. And so I'm like, this is fine. The people are great, the work is great, and the pay is like $3 above minimum wage, so I'm okay. Water's back? Oh! Yay! Guys, I got water! Maybe I can shower tonight. Oh, how exciting. Oh. Amazing. There's a lot of students that work at my job, and there have been some situations where basically they're like HR situations. I had to call the Starbucks ethics and compliance line and basically get some people fired for really inappropriate behaviors in the workplace. And that's all I'll say on that matter. But we have minors at work, and they're all young girls, and this guy was being inappropriate. And that's what I'll say about that. And I was able to help in that situation and be like, bye-bye. Yeet. Get out of there. And with my idiot boss, like, I was able to figure out pretty quickly, because probably through neurodivergent things, that I figured out what she wanted. I figured out what she wanted to hear, what she wanted to see. I was kind of picking up on what her perception of things were and making sure that I was presenting those to her, while also still being able to communicate to my baristas and my coworkers, like, I'm on your side. Just because I'm buttering her up doesn't mean I don't care about you. And, like, because of the age gap, the younger baristas who were hired after me automatically looked up to me just because, like, and, like, the other adult, older baristas, because we're older than them. And we were there before them. So there's this natural, yes, that guy's gone. He was asked to quit, and so he did. However, he has been calling once a month asking if we're rehiring again. And she's saying no to him every time. because she knows what's good for her. Hate when people are inappropriate at work. I had to report someone this summer for pretty much the same reason you had to call HR. Gross, ew, get them fucked. Bye-bye. I love bread. I love bread so much. Oh, it's the best. Yeah, that guy's gone. He was asked to quit so that the manager wouldn't have to do this massive investigation and due process and getting him fired and him fight it and then get represented and them like prove it and blah blah blah. Didn't have existing HR manager doing sexist jokes, so it's just ew, I had a job like that too. Disgusting, gross. I'm glad you're not there anymore. Patua. Also, Catshine, since you're here, I would love to remind everyone that Catshine made Channel Point Redemption, a very expensive one, literally a year ago. Me and Nate have not forgotten about it. It is literally still in our calendar. The problem is because of my idiot boss, like I said, I've been not eating for 2 weeks a month, sometimes 1 week a month if I'm really, really lucky and get good tips, and Twitch is good to me. But we have not had the means to be buying additional ingredients for cooking streams. So that's the only reason it has not happened. And it's on our radar. And we're probably going to aim to do that between Nate's stream anniversary and my stream anniversary, which will be between this month and February. But we've developed 2 potential recipes. 2 different ways to do it. Thinking about it the other day, I feel so bad. It's been like literally a year. Oh god. I have redemptions here from 3 months ago. I have redemptions from Kiwi from 3 months ago for Zyla React stream. I have redemptions for Ember. I was supposed to turn her cat into a Sims cat. And we did start turning Tiny Cat into a Sims cat, but it took a while. Same with the recipe, make it try at the same time. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing with those redemptions specifically, is we make the recipe and then we post it in the Discord so that if you want to try it in real time with us or just on your own time, that you can. I had to fire a landscaper here. People swear they saw him playing with himself in his truck while having a breakneck read first pull. Ew. Gross. At the restaurant job, we had some construction guys, like a local company. Oh, my nose is super running all of a sudden. Doing some work for us in the back, like doing concrete and laying in-ground stuff. And we literally saw all of them just doing drugs outside. And one of them was a high schooler. And they were like right there, like outside of guests' rooms. And they were like walking past these guys to go into the room. And some of them had like kids and animals and stuff. Yuck. Some people, am I right? It's hard to tell what is an enoki mushroom stem and what is a tentacle sometimes, but that's okay. I can tell that one's a mushroom. Abused woman at his work calling him creepy, so I believe it. Ew. Gross. I'm so glad you fired him. Get those people out of here. Ooh, a baby shrimp. Oh, come back. So yeah, I thought about giving 2 weeks notice. And I realized like she has not given me any courtesy at all. She's also extraordinarily racist and homophobic. I'm not saying that in like a cancel culture kind of way just to like make you hate her. But like she actually is, and we have the receipts, and it's like really disgusting and upsetting. So, abused women at work. Oh, I read that. Sounds like an ass. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Spooge! How goes, bro? I got some good eats. Leftover hot pot. Leftover seafood hot pot. Any of you guys who aren't up on the Spooge stands train, you gotta be, so there's that. It's so good. We did DIY hot pot as a double date with our friends in the city on the weekend, and we split the leftovers. And then Nate just mixed in some ramen packets, some extra enoki mushrooms, and made some steam buns, which are so far gone, but they're great. We were playing Slime Ranch, and then we just started talking about bullshit, so. How many slimes out of 10 are you doing today, Spoot? How's things going? How you be? Oh, guys, Colleen and I are looking at collabing for Tier List Tuesday. Me and Zweet are looking at collabing, but time zones are hard. Solid 8. Whoa. You know what? I was a 5 at start of stream, and this ramen and my water coming back on for the first time in 6 hours have single-handedly put me up to a solid 7.9, so I'm almost there. So, for those of you who aren't aware, my interview tomorrow morning at like 7:30 a.m. It is, yeah, we had a water main break because, you know, it's Canada and it started snowing today, so car accidents throughout the city and water mains all break. Happy November, everyone. My interview for this new workplace is at a local bakery. It's only a 30-minute bus ride instead of an hour bus ride compared to my current job. They would be set hours, not shift work. It's full-time. The training wage, the wage I'd be getting paid per hour while in my first month of just training is already higher than my current wage at Starbucks, and then it would go up by $2 more an hour after. When I went to drop off my resume and meet the owner on Sunday with my friend Lynn, who's my current coworker, they had been in there working in the shop for at least an hour, and we got there as they turned on their open sign and opened the door, because I was like right there with my resume. I knew it was a small, the owner was only going to be there for an hour, so I had a really small window to go in and meet him, and he knew I was coming. Like, someone who works there currently, who's a mutual friend of ours, said, hey, like, here's the resume of a friend I know, like, do you want them to come in and, like, you want to talk to them? Do you want them to hand in a resume? He was like, yeah, the resume looks interesting, send them in, which is fantastic because he's already turned down 5 applicants before me, didn't even bother giving them an interview because they didn't have enough experience. And so the fact that he actually scheduled me for an interview put a huge weight off, because it means I at least have a shot. But, like, when I tell you guys, I walked in that door and I had a spiritual experience in my nose, because they are putting out the morning's freshest 10 different types of fresh, bigger than my fucking face croissants, cinnamon buns, like bigger than like 2 fists, morning buns, bagels, a pastry case. It smelled so good. Oh, I love bread so much. Goddamn. It was beautiful. And I got in there with my resume right behind us at 8 a.m. 12 people lined up for the hot morning croissant first thing. And there was one girl in the back and just the owner running the kitchen by himself. Here's a green flag, okay? Because, oh yeah, it sounds so great. Now hear me out. Here's some green flags, okay? Where does Nate work? A meat shop. Where am I trying to work? A bakery. This seems like a power couple move for me to work at a bakery, because then we can always be the sandwich people, always, for forever, anytime we need to bring food to anything at all ever. We are like, bam, got the hookup, absolutely. Also, free bread at the end of the day, bam, bam, bam. It makes so much sense. And not to mention, be great for Sandwich Saturdays. If you don't already know, Nate and I started a series that we've only streamed one time, where we are cooking sandwiches from all around the world, and you guys voted on the next sandwich, and it is the Cubanos. And I think it's happening in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. This month will be episode 2 of Sandwich Saturday. So if he can be meat guy and I can be bread bitch, meat man and bread bitch, power couple and superheroes. Da, 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 da. It'd be great. Because, like, sure, I get free coffee right now, but I don't drink coffee. I just get it to feel like I own something, and it looks nice on my empty shelves. That was a duck egg. Good. I'm shocked. Look at this kitten. She could not care less that I'm eating fish-based stock with literal shrimps and noodles in it. If this was Daisy, she'd be, like, right here, making this all hers. here's a red flag, right? So my current coworker, he's friends with a very nice lady who currently works there, and she was the one who showed the owner my resume in advance to see if it was worth coming in or not. She's talked to us a bit about what the workplace is like, so I can like catch the vibe, because it's really easy when you're at a bad work environment to romanticize any other work environment other than the one you're currently in, because you just want out that badly, right? So what I wanted to avoid was getting myself in a similar situation that I was at the restaurant where Nate and I worked, because that was a very toxic work environment, and the hours were abhorrent for the amount that we were being paid. And we were just like way too heavily relied upon for what we were being compensated for, and it was like really dehumanizing. And I'm like, I feel dehumanized now. I don't want to go back to an environment where it's more dehumanizing. So, for one, I met the owner right off the bat, and he's like working in the kitchen. He's not hands off letting everyone else run his shit. He is in there and he is doing it, and he seems like a really nice guy, and seemed really nice. The person working there currently, she told us that because they're short-staffed right now, he has been compensating his staff by giving them time and a half with their overtime rate as their standard rate. So he basically came to them going, hey guys, like, I know things are tight right now. We're looking on getting some good people in here, but until we do, know that I appreciate how much work you've been putting in. And he showed them by, you know, paying them well. So that's awesome. That was a huge green flag for me. Knowing that that was the kind of integrity he was running his business with, it was really reassuring. So I'd have set hours, not shifts, which would be amazing for the stream schedule as well, because this week I had, you know, some streams planned. We went through that scheduling together a few streams ago and set up what we were going to stream this month. And my boss scheduled me for night shifts for the first time ever. Again, don't know why I feel super fucking personal and I hate her for it. If I can get out of this job before then, it's not even an issue. Then I don't have to cut any more streams this week, and I already had to cut some last week because I had a mental rice breakdown. Good girl. Cat break. There she is. You can barely see. There. Demon. Hi, cute little baby demon. I love you. Hi. Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah. Happy little demon. So, yeah. It sounds like even if I am working overtime, I'm being paid for it. And my hours would be 7 to 3 every day. And I doubt that we'd actually be open every day throughout the holidays. Don't get me wrong. The holidays can be a busy season. I'm not delusional. It's a bakery, and we're coming up to December. I'm not a moron. I understand what that entails. However, versus working in the mall, we were only closed Christmas Day and not any other day. And I was expected to work every day. Hopefully. Time off for the holidays will be a bit more reasonable as well. I'm going to ask them about that tomorrow. I want to know, like, what are your holiday hours? And their hours of operation are only until 5 anyway. So let's say I wanted to stay and do overtime. I would get home at 5 I would get home in a normal working hours because of how early it starts. So I still wouldn't be losing out on my streaming window in the evening, which is awesome. Okay, that was a good ramen break. Back to slime. Let me get this up here. I cannot believe, literally while I was talking about how I don't know if the early access version has any more links to the story and the actual lore and the main plot that's going on, that we found one. Turn back, work call. Someone decided to attempt driving their truck through flood water, fell in a hole, didn't tip, just got stuck. Jesus Christ. I love how there's like a 50% chance that if you're here while I'm streaming, there's going to be a work emergency for you to attend to. Alright, so I think we're gonna make this a corral. Yes. With high walls. Yes. and a music box, and an air net, not a solar shield, a collector, and a feeder. And I'm still rich. Huzzah. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, actually, I wonder if this would get enough shade for these guys to go here. I don't know. Let's find out. Because, like, sometimes it has to be fully dark. Sometimes it needs to just be shady. No, it's still too light. That's fine. That's fine. I thought maybe I was doing them a favor. Let me just pick up this. Because they do overfeed. That's their special quirky little trait. Let's throw all these in here. December 10th is going to be wild, you guys. I'm already brainstorming it. Also, remember how I took that volunteer job position for my lightsaber combat club? I've taken that way too seriously, as I do with everything in my life. And basically, I started researching. Oh, the floor collector's right there. That's kind of annoying too. Whatever, it'll look better with the layout. Slow that down. Slow down. I've had to look up and do so much merchandise research. And it got me thinking, maybe gonna be the time you save me. I will do a merch launch for my streamiversary. I've been streaming for 2 years, and I've never made merch. So having to think about it for the sake of someone else also made me start to brainstorm it for myself. I want to come up with something quirky and fun that people actually want. So, if you have any ideas or deep, dark wants and desires, you let me know. But I got some ideas too. And I'll probably idea vomit in the subs only Discord for most of my ideas. Yeah, I spent like 5 hours. I don't know if you can call it market research, but that's what it felt like I was doing. Like 5 hours yesterday and today, just looking up into all these different companies, what they offer, how, like, what makes them different from all the other guys who produce the exact same shit. It's a little different for, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna buy a bunch of, like, t-shirts for my team to wear, versus, like, oh, I'm going to set up a storefront online and they'll just be made to order. So it is a little bit different. And there's a lot of resources that are out there for content creators, merch specifically, and not anyone else's, where it's like a bit more niche down, and I could still look into those. A lot of them require application though. Like you have to apply and see if they let you in, which is a little nerve-wracking. Future Xylus problem though. Happy. Oh, that didn't work? What the poop? Hello? Freddy Fazbear's Pizza! Okay, and then I was thinking about making that one. Do I want to make this one a corral? I feel like yeah. And then that one and that one be the... Yes. Okay, got it. During floods with 250 employees I managed, then yeah, it's expected. Yeah. I mean, we got water main breakout here right now, right? Because it's snow season, so I'm sure a lot of people are in emergency deployment mode today. And we can demolish this one. Yes. Garden. Yes. Nutrient. Soil. Yes. Sprinkler. Yes. Scarce slime. No. Don't care. Don't know her. Don't want it. Whee! Haha! Cute! Plus, now the collections will be closer. Wait. No, I'm doing this wrong. Those guys don't have to move. Actually... Yes, okay. I'm a silly, stupid head. Hang on. I want the fuller kennel to be there. These guys. I want these guys there. Just like that. Oh. Oh, hello. How long have you been sitting there? Cool, good to know. Because these guys produce way more plorts than the other two. Like, literally so many. Having them right next to the collectors is the move, I think. Also, a lot of old heads who think they know it all. Oh, God. Anyone, at all, regardless of demographic, who thinks they know everything about their field or their topic, upsets me. Because I feel like there is true wisdom in recognizing that you don't know it all. Have some humility, people. Here it's lovely this time of year. Oh, that's the other thing. As soon as the red aprons became mandatory at Starbucks, I wanted to vomit. Oh, I have so much bah humbug in my heart, you guys. Like, do I love having time off work so I can spend time with my family and friends and people that matter most to me? Yes, absolutely. That sounds great. Do I hate corporate, capitalist Christmas and all the expectations therein? Vehemently. Oh, God. Going to Berlin? Oh, that's so exciting. What great news. Thank you for sharing that with us, Elf. That is thrilling. What are you going to do there? Gonna have a cute little Heartstopper Paris arc, but make it Berlin? Oh, that's so freaking sick. Okay, if I demolish it, I don't want these to go away. So I'm going to empty these the long way. And then we'll demolish this, and this will be our second garden. Yes. Like, I also will be is there shit up there that I haven't seen? No, I feel like I went up there. I've definitely been up there, but haven't been up here? We'll check after. I have a lot of family members, especially the older folks, who, like, just refuse to respect Nate and I's boundaries in regards to, like, our expectations with gift giving. And it makes the holidays super exhausting. Because we don't want stuff. We really don't. And, like, those pressures and expectation, and then, like, bringing home an entire laundry hamper full of, like, Dollarama garbage that, like, we don't want, don't need, didn't ask for, and are going to end up just chucking, giving to someone else anyway. I hate that. I hate that, like, we're expected to show people we care by spending money on them, and not actually by spending time with them. I hate that. I hate that, like, there's the expectation that Christmas has to be so overwhelmingly shoved down your throats and, like, in your face to the point where those who celebrate other holidays from other backgrounds and cultures during this time of year literally just feel extra oppressed because there's so much Christmas tomfoolery going on. I hate that too. There's people who are really... I also, like... At my job, I'm always at my limit as to what I can fake for people so that they spend money and that I can continue to get a paycheck, right? Like, my customer service is peaked out. I got capacity for no more. And, like, my mental health isn't 10 out of 10, you know. Like, it isn't for most of us here. I feel like I am safe saying that. And when someone comes up to me and they're just bubbling over with Christmas cheer, and they're like, oh, don't be down, like, smile, everything's great and fine and handy dandy, it makes me want to have a mental breakdown because I'm like, you have no idea what I'm going through, what anyone else is going through. You can take that forced positivity and shove it where Santa don't shine, because I hate it. It makes me... It's like someone, like, I have resting bitch face pretty bad, even more so when I'm really focused on something. If somebody on the street or just in passing or whatever goes, hey, smile, nothing could piss me off more. I will become a ball of rage. Time for exploring. Fortunately, I find it is the old heads. They somehow bring my age into it, like 26 manager, like, you okay, buddy? Yeah, it's almost like you wouldn't have a job unless you were qualified for it, hey? Wild. I've had situations like that in my past jobs as well. I was assistant to the manager, and there are people who had been in the department longer than me, but were major assholes and horrible at their job and cut corners all the time, and then they kept wondering why I was there in that position and not them. And they would question my authority all the time, and it was always the old ones. Super annoying. Media Festival! Oh, hell yeah! Buy D&D stuff for each other Christmas for us to spend time together without wanting to kill each other. That sounds awesome. That sounds really great. I'm gonna reduce that a lot. Some people genuinely have no comprehension that other people, like, have their own lives. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, every human is default programmed to prioritize themselves, think of themselves, but it really does truly boggle my mind that apparently there are some parents on this goddamn rock that never thought to teach their family how to think about others and be even the slightest bit considerate. Generally, I hate presents. We go away together, tend to spend not a lot of time with family. They only want us at Christmas. Imagine messaging me in December only. Yeah. Hate that. Not into that. I don't like the fakery of it all. I definitely hate that. I also, you know how like every family has that one uncle? Yeah, well, I was forced to be at that. Well, this is super inconvenient for this also. Maybe this place just isn't meant to house 3 corrals, because I hate how these are laid out. Also, I need 2 more. There we go. Because I don't like that collection spot. Hate that. Maybe I'll move them to a different area. And just make a silo. Or maybe another garden. And a silo. No, it'd be a silo, probably. Okay. Yeah, we were forced into a very awkward social situation at that uncle's place the other day, and it was... I wanted to run away, but Nate's parents were our ride home. And we're there, so like we were there as long as they were there. We were there for 5 minutes, and they were already making fun of a gay guy, and it was like being just like so fucking homophobic, and like not even like 2 seconds in. It was horrible. Really awkward. And like obviously like Nate and I, well I shouldn't say obviously, but Nate and I are not out to his extended family. Like not even his dad, like his mom knows. Don't think she takes it seriously or takes it to heart, but like Nate's told her. So it was just like, I wanted to run away the whole time, and I'm like not looking forward to having to deal with that, but more extended later in December. How come I only see 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's because you were in the bush. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't lose any of my goobers. See, like I could make one down here and bring them out here. That'd be cute. Where would the collection be if I put it here? Would I have room? I could go there, and then I could go here. Oh, more jellystone. Hello. Lemur, hey! Hi, friend. How are you? Jesus Christ, let me give you a fucking shout out, my guy. How's it going? Coded Lemur. I got some leftovers. The water that was off just came back on, and I'm playing Slime Rancher, and I have a job interview in the morning. Now you're all caught up. I'm at like 7 slimes out of 10. How about you? I don't even talk to my parents. Last job was paying to fly them to Australia, hotel for a week, and them not showing up. Fuck. That's gross. That's gross. Sorry, Keela. I moved too loudly. Freaked her out. So you're dealing with, only heard the end, it sounds rough. It's life, you know? If it was easy, everyone would do it. That sounds dark. I'm sorry I said that. Okay, if I were to put a corral in here, where would it go, though? Because, like, that one... See, like, because of this ledge, doesn't have an ideal picky-uppy spot either. Not super into that. This area is laid out in a way that really genuinely aggravates me. If I made it this one, it would not be feng shui, so it would literally have to be that one or that one. I think this one. Yes. Yes. That. Yes, not that one. Just that and that. Good thing I was rich. Holy poop, I'm gonna have no money after this. I have fur babies, a waifu at home, I'm happy enough without anyone else. Honestly, Nate and I are very also content being those relatives, you know, the ones that like stay to ourselves, do our own thing. Like, we have a destination elopement thing planned, and we're like, I will be flabbergasted if anyone ever talks us out of it. My niece, she's beautiful too. Oh yay, I'm good. Tested positive for the Rona. No! Visit 2, we're both feeling sorry for ourselves, but we're alive. Definitely on the mend. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're on the mend. We had, I was at Comic-Con here in our city, working with my group the last weekend, and both of our founding instructors came down with the big C. And so we all got a little bit of a scare for a bit. Luckily, I've been fine, but there was a lot of the group that was not fine. I'm realizing now I might not actually have the patience to do this. It's... where else am I going? We got time. We're not doing anything crazy in the game tonight. We're literally just, like, organizing, make cute, make money, everything's fine. Like, here's the thing. I've never had a villain arc, but I am always ready to start one. Like, one of my dad's, like, core values, like, as a person, is justice. Like, he is the most, like, Gryffindorian Gryffindor, like, you'll ever meet. Like, he really cares strongly about, like, truth and justice, and so being raised by someone who values justice so strongly, like, it rubbed off on me too, and I'm like, oh, is there a little guy getting picked on? I will punch the hell out of the person who's making that a problem, or, like, oh, you're being, a racist, homophobic, liar, asshole, idiot of a manager? I will quit with 0 days notice right before Black Friday. You know? Like, I'm eager, willing, and ready. You know? I'm right there. I'm right there. And yeah, we've had a couple situations with certain family members on Nate's side where Nate's going, I swear to God, if this continues or escalates even one step further, we'll have to go no contact. And like, we're willing to do that. Nate and I are both already no contact with one of my family members, unfortunately. But that's just like how it has to be for, like, you know, your own well-being. Oh, I started a thought like a million years ago, which was like the fact that, like, I considered staying at Starbucks and not looking elsewhere for work because I figured, hey, these teenagers, these, like, kiddos, they may not be able to have the courage to stand up for themselves or talk boldly or create confrontation or conflict when necessary with our idiot boss. And I am willing to do those things. I should stick around and, like, be that go-between for them, and, like, I should stay, but for them. And just like my old job at the restaurant, you know, we had all these young kids in there, and I felt bad for leaving, so I'm like, oh, I'm leaving them behind. But, I stepped back, and it's reflecting during my journaling and realized, what kind of example am I setting for these kids? If I am saying, oh, well, see how I'm being treated? Yes. If you're being treated this way, it's okay to stick around. That's not the message I want to deliver. So, by quitting, and by holding nothing back, I'm showing these kids that, like, hey, it's okay, you can know your worth, and get the hell out of Dodge. Do not let anyone treat you like shit. I also realized that if that was my main reason for staying, that and just liking my coworkers, I was not practicing self-care. To put it plainly. I was putting others first, which is fine when you're not running on empty for so long. Parents are overrated. Can't speak on behalf of yours, but mine, well, my mom and stepdad seem to think because they raised me, they have a God-given right to treat me as they see fit and make me do whatever they want. It's mostly a control issue with them, not fun. Ugh. L in chat for Lemur's parents. Gross. That's horrible behavior. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Alright, now we need a garden for them. Where do we want the garden to be? I think this one would be a good garden spot. Because they don't have to go around the corners at all. And bada bee. Cute. Totally agree with everything you're saying. I'm glad you've been fine. Honestly, I've avoided it for 2.5 years before, right? Like, I've known a lot of people who have been fine during this whole ordeal, and all of a sudden are getting hit with it. I'm like, no. I mean, there's also like flu season. I did get hit with illness, like really fucking hard last month for a while. I was out for a week at least, and it was miserable. But I tested negative the whole time. It was just that time of year, I guess, kind of thing. Okay, I think this area is as good as she's gonna get, and what we'll do is do another silo here. Because what the hell else am I gonna make? Additional storage out the wazoo, yes. Beautiful storage peen, I love it. Alright, and moving right along. That was just one area. We're gonna do each area, and then if we have time to get lava dust, maybe we will, but I don't know. Thinking about leaving this job has also put me in a place of perspective. And I've been able to try and kind of brainstorm where I want to go professionally. Because, like, jobs like Starbucks and a bakery, like, they can be a career, but, like, it can tap out at a certain point, not necessarily be feasible for forever. And so I've been thinking about, like, where I want to go with things, and I got some good ideas. Hi! Thanks for the tree. Wow. I don't think I want to rearrange any of these ones, but if I were to swap, I would put, like, those two in opposite places. I think. Well, no, because collecting here... I would be collecting from in here, and I like this collection space better. So just kidding, ignore everything I just said. We're leaving the bun buns alone. These are the slimes that can never leave, because I've had them. They were the first ones I brought in onto this save file, into the farm. So they are never leaving. They are stuck. But then how you can go? Exactly, right? So I was thinking about, like, maybe I'll do it on a just chatting stream, like maybe next Monday or something. But I was thinking about, like, the whole, like, okay, what am I good at? What do I enjoy doing? And, like, what pays my bills? And, like, just kind of seeing what converges and stuff. And I came to a conclusion on something that I can do, like, pretty much right away, other than switching my job, that I think would be potentially finance giving, but also just, like, satisfying and empowering in a way that I think would be awesome. And that is doing home organizing. You know how there's all those YouTubers? I paid a professional organizer to come and clean up my room where I do all of my YouTube bullshit. You know, those videos? They're great to watch, not gonna lie. Like, guilty as charged. I love those. But, I don't think it's realistic for everybody, because a lot of those people are charging a shite ton of money. And, like, sure, know your worth and all that, but, like, not everyone has the budget to be like, and here, go buy 3,000 brand new see-through plastic containers and a label maker from the store to make my house more organized. Like, we can meet people where they are and still give them a home that is functional and feng shui and all that good jazz. Like, I don't know where those people get off. They're crazy. So I want to do that. And so I have 3 leads. 3 people who are like, yeah, you could come into my house and do it, and I would give you, I would write you a review and pay you what I can. So, like, at first, because I don't have any professional experience doing it, I'd want to go into these, like, they're friends of mine, right? Like, people that, like, know me, and, like, go into their homes and, like, help them out, help them achieve their goals, do cleaning, do tidying, set up an organization system that works for them and their needs within their budget, and then be like, anything that you are able to give me money-wise, or feel like I earned money-wise, like, I'll accept that donation, but, like, mainly what I want is just a testimonial from them that I could, like, put on like a site or an advert or whatever, and to be like, hey, Zyla came to my house and did a great job. You should hire her too. And I have 3 people who would be willing to do something like that. No, not OnlyFans! Jesus fucking Christ! Only feet, maybe. I would sell feet pics if it didn't cost money to actually get onto all the feet pic sites. Because, like, they're just feet. Who cares? Like, I am really good at organizing. Like, I'm very good at doing it, and I'm really, really good at doing it for other people. I'm so bad at doing it for myself. Not to say I'm bad at doing it for myself, but I overthink my own space that I live in a lot more and have a lot more executive dysfunction with it. But when I'm doing it on behalf of someone else and I have a timeline and a time frame and like this like set little window that I'm working in, I can go to town. And I've done it for... I did it when I was in high school. I would go over to my teachers' houses, like, over Christmas holidays, supervised and whatever, but I would help them go through all their stuff, and they would pay me with supper and tell me what a good job I did, and then tell all the other teachers to have me over and do the same for them. They didn't want me to move to Australia. It was a whole thing. They were like, of course we want to go be happy. Okay, we will help. Okay, well, will you help me then? They're like, well, no, because you're not going to get our way. But I made it, so fuck them. Yeah, fuck them! Didn't go no contact, but was willing to do it if that's what it took. Totally. Yeah, like, I'm willing. Like, I'm, like, sitting here, I'm like, don't make me hit this button. I will! I will do it if I have to. Also, to your point about staff being treated poorly, it's disgusting how companies complain that nobody wants to work but treat their staff so poorly with little incentive to work and then wonder why nobody wants to. Yeah! Like, I love my job. I do love my job. And I do want to work, and I didn't want to leave. I really didn't want to have to. But I feel like my hands have been forced to. Go start somewhere. Yeah. It's another job that you need experience. Okay, but I can't give experience. No one does it to me. Exactly. So that's why I think I want to do this organization thing. Oh, remember how we were talking about me and Nate, meat man, bread bitch, if I get this bakery job, match made in heaven? I thought about a way that could become something in the future. Nate has always wanted to do, have his own food truck or restaurant or both, his own chain and a kitchen that he runs, and be able to like be that kitchen boss that so many people who work in the food industry don't get to have because of what you just mentioned, Lemur, the whole being treated poorly. And that's the issue. The restaurant industry and the food industry as a whole, it's incredibly underpaid, understaffed, overworked, and you'll meet some of the most toxic people that you've ever met in those environments, and managers that treat people like ass. So Nate wants to run his own, not just to like share his culinary prowess with the world and feed people and bring smile and joy to people's faces and bellies, because that's what he loves to do. Because food's very much his love language. He loves cooking for people. It's one of his favorite things to do. But also be able to like give people that proper kitchen employer experience. That's always been a dream of his. And I've always said, like, yeah, Nate, I'm never stepping foot in another restaurant kitchen unless we are literally about to become destitute or it's yours. Like, I will be there for yours. 100%. Chef for 9 years, further kid job, know about it. Yeah, you know exactly it. So I told Nate I'll be there to support his. Like, the second he needs me, I can run front of house, and I have lots of administrative background as well. So I'm like, I can help him with front of house, and since I also have kitchen experience now, I can also be his right hand in the kitchen, basically help wherever I'm needed. And honestly, huge portion of me even accepting that restaurant job with him in the first place is me thinking, hey, one day in the future, I might need to be Nate's, like, all-hands-on-deck person with his own business one day, and I'm gonna need to, like, know my shit, and I need to get better. Like, what better way to, like, learn my skills than have him literally already train me in a kitchen? So it was kind of like a future. It wasn't a current short-term solution thing. It was a mogul move for the future, because I was like, we gotta plan, gotta think big, plan for the future. Imagine this, though. An event organizing company with catering as a bundle. So, like, you got a wedding coming up, you got a social, you got a shower, you got an event you want to, like, go off without a hitch. You give us your budget, you hire us, and you get a rate that includes catering and event planning and organizing all in one for you. And you don't have to hire 2 separate people. Huh? Sounds awesome. I hope it's becoming reality. Me too! And so, like, because I have, under my belt and on my resume, I have decade of event planning experience on a massive scale. Like, planning for, like, hundreds of people. I have the creative prowess to, like, make ideas come to life on both a vision casting level and a very nitty-gritty, detail-oriented level. And then Nate and I have, you know, meat, bread, but, like, we have the food experience as well to make that run. So I think the 2 of us could make a really lethal combination in that market, and we could niche ourselves in. I wouldn't want to make it just wedding planning, though, because brides make me want to kill myself. Okay, so I saw a stat, Kiwi, about nursing, and I don't mean that, and what I'm about to say, I'm sure Janelle is the exception. Apparently, statistically, and I forget where I read this, but I promise it was a credible source. Don't take my word for it. Find it on your own. Men with control issues, the occupation they would most go in, men with control issues, is policing. And for females, it's nursing. And I swear to God, every single mean girl I went to high school with mommy issues, ended up being a nurse. And I'm like, what the fuck? I also worked for a personal care home, and we employed a lot of RAs and nurses, and wow, some of them were just the diamond in the rough. I'm sure just like Janelle is, and we're just like absolute beacons of light. But most of them were just absolute downright cunts and didn't give a rip of anything other than their smoke break. So that was the little idea I had. Spinny's in a nursing home. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I worked at a personal care home, so it was, there was 2 buildings. There was assisted living, and then there was, like, end-of-life care. So there was, like, apartments where people, like, it was just, like, more accessible for seniors, and they could, like, come and go whenever they needed to. But if they were getting, like, really, really close to end of days, they would get moved into the building that I was working in, and they would have, like, way more nurses on staff. Another baby shrimp. So small. I'm getting the bottom of that bowl. So yeah, have that organized. So that's like an idea. And I think we could pull it off. Eventually. And then there's the home organizing I want to do. And then there's my volunteer, and then there's my volunteer position right now that, if I can do it well, will become a paid position. If I'm really successful with it. And being able to be a social media manager, that'd be awesome. Alright, we got another area to go in. Oh, and then we have these to fill. Oh, man. I almost want to get rid of that silo and then make these 2 both silos. And then put another gardens there, maybe. Or we could put the corral there and then leave this trio of gardens. But I don't like this being right in the middle. This one could be a silo, this one could be a garden. Or, let me see, let me check the corners. For pickup and deposit. I also put this in a stupid spot, but like, whatever, we're here now. It exists. How's it not to subscribe to your YouTube? Don't worry, I fixed your work. Oh, thanks! I've been trying to edit content for my lightsaber combat group's empty YouTube page, and as a result, I have... Oh, hey, Art. As a result, I have left my YouTube page kind of neglected. Okay, yeah, see, I don't like... This space could be picky. Could be tricky. If the machines are coming out to, like, here, and I have to stand here to collect from it or put in, don't like that. So I think this one would be a good spot for the silo. Let's try it. Ooh, we could put an incinerator out here. How's the evening going, Art? We chilling, we vibing, we hanging, we... What software to use to edit? I use DaVinci, the free one. The free one. Here are all the veggies. When do I get the silo upgrade? Oh, it'd be so satisfying. Jill's a good nurse. I don't think she's a bad person at work. She's also in the kids' ward. Oh, nice. That's literally so wholesome. How gross. That's so disgustingly adorable. How cute. Oop. Yeah, a lot of people that a lot of my like lifetime friends are either just coming out of the point of, or like me approaching the point of getting out of a job that they've been in for like a long period of time in like search of something better that like fits their future goals. It's like really awesome to see. Oh, same though. I used to use the one called Shortcut or Shortcut, but DaVinci is way more. I need to get better at the DaVinci keyboard shortcuts for me, because I feel like I would save so much time if I wasn't like clicking so much. And I'm still very new. I just like Google shit. I'm not smart, I'm just good at Googling shit. I just Google shit and I figure it out. If I want it to do something it can't do, oops, oh well. I'll either find a way to do it through Google or I'll just give up and think something else. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do with it yet, but it works. I'm able to edit short form content really in a way that I'm mostly happy with. But getting longer form content right now, not so much. I'm working on a compilation slash like montage video right now where it's like it's literally just clips from our Comic-Con weekend put over music and that's it. And I don't think it'll be longer than 5 minutes. I would be shocked. But for my own stuff, I'm trying to really get over that 5-minute hump. I have a lot of half projects in the folder right now. Not to mention, like, this job situation's been, like, pretty stressful. And I've had to try to pick up a lot of shifts to make up for the shit that I'm not getting scheduled for. And it just really cuts into the creating time of my day. But me. Aw, thanks, Buttspot. Super tired, didn't do anything today. I love that for you. I love that for us. Do the donation around McDonald House said giving Christmas. That's nice. There's a lot of great ways to do donations in people's names instead of actual gifts at Christmas. And then, like, it's great to do that for the materialistic people in your life, too. Because, like, what are they gonna do? Complain in front of your whole family that you donated to charity? And did, like, a literal, like, humanitarian good act, good deed? No. It's a win-win. I love it. Follow the instructions Google gives, and trust me, you're already smarter than you think. Thanks for the vouch, I really appreciate it. I'm working on, like, I have, like, my professional work experience resume, right? I'm working on... Why? There's still chickens in here! Oh god, no, you have your own silo. Let's get these guys out of here. I'm working on building a resume that more so features my creative endeavors, my personal stuff, so, like, my Twitch and my YouTube content, you know, blah 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 blah. But also like this social media management position that I've been doing, which is kind of turning into also administrative assistant, which I'm not mad about because I'm good at it and I'm enjoying it and it does not take up too much time. I know this shit like the back of my hand. Alright, let's check on the Viagra chickens. Alright. 2 adults, 2 babies, 1 adult, 1 old one, 1 baby, 2 adults, 2 babies. Okay, they're doing fine. Not so bad, not so bad. Let's make some sacrifices. Perfect. And buddy. Doing behalf of my channel mostly, all rev until December is going there. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I mean, to be fair, I've only caught like, what, 30 minutes of your stream? Oops, sorry. I also, since I missed my Genshin stream last week, I haven't made a Nahida roll yet. Wednesday, though. Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll do a roll, and then we'll do the rest of the... Not the rest, but at least make progress towards the, words are hard. Archon quest. Beep. Boop, boop. Boop. I don't know why I'm not doing them all at once. She's actually so broken. Yeah, but, like, I just want her because she's adorable. Like, I don't even want her for, ooh, like, the playstyle, if I'm being honest. Like, and I know she'd be a great addition to my team, and all the Archons are great, blah, 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 blah. But, like, that's not why I want Nahida. I want her because, like, I want a team of short people. I got 12 slimes hit a butt. Absolutely, gotta stick true to the brand. 12? Okay. This interlude is brought to you by Zyla has to go and manually change her ad settings in Twitch every goddamn week. I'm doing it again right now. Because I thought I turned everything off, and I literally ran I've been running manual ads, like, during my starting soon screen. Guest star, I'll figure you out later. I've been running them during my starting soon screen so that they don't auto-run. Ah! She's quite, when you run around, just chills, hangs on her swing, everyone just fucking talks all the time. That is true. There's a lot of heavy dialogue ones, like, a lot. Okay. Video producer, no. Clips, no. Stream, channel. Where is this shit? Where do I find anything? Channel. No. Overview, no. No. Guys, I swear I know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm gonna have to Google it. No, I can find this. I believe in me. Viewer rewards, no. Settings. Is it under affiliate now? They move it? Aha, there it is. Okay. Increased ads, rev share. Affiliates can now earn 55 for avenue split. Yeah, only if we stream ads all the goddamn time. Activate your schedule to automatically run ads on your channel. Disable. Guys, I'm clicking disable and it's not letting me disable. Never mind, I got it. Oh my god. I clicked it twice, it did not disable. Okay. Keep pre-roll ads, disable pre-roll, yeah. Enable dashboard notifications to be alerted when pre-rolls are disabled or enabled, yeah. Stream display ads, enable stream display ads on my channel, yes. Okay, so yeah, no auto. I've done this before. I don't know why it keeps going back. Refund insurance sub, yay! We gotta celebrate the nice little adult victories in life. I used to pretend, I would be like, yeah, romanticize your life, like, exaggerate your successes, and I'm like, oh, turns out romanticizing your life is, just positive self-talk. It's just not hating everything all the time. Plans for the cash, sci-fi, D&D type rulebooks, nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, guys, would you, okay, be honest. Be honest, nerds. Would you, oh, I just took it out of the wrong one, I'm so Be honest, would you want to watch a stream, potentially with me and one of my friends in real life, who is also a regular member of the stream community, longtime sub, and avid chatter? Would you be interested in watching us paint D&D miniatures and making D&D miniatures? Would you want to watch that? Be truthful now. Because now that I live in the same city as all my players, we're playing IRL again. Which means we have miniatures now. Modeling stream coming in, hell yeah. I have my friend, she's so good at mini painting. Like, I enjoy mini painting, but Oh, sorry, I just saw my shadow and got emotional because I have legs. Ah, I have legs! Happy. What other thing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make an incinerator, I've decided. Fire goes here now. Yay. She's so good at it, and I want to actually set aside some time and be like, hey, can you show me how to do this better? Because, like, I enjoy doing it, but I don't think I'm talented at it yet, and I would like to become that. Yawning my face off, time for bed. Yes, I'm so glad you're able to stop by. It was so nice chatting with you, even for just a bit, Cat. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that tomorrow morning you'll find yourself with a few more spoons than you have right now. I don't care. I'm just here to tell you I'm bad at Genshin in chat, which you're not. Managed to assemble loads of drowned spiders. Oh, nice. I used to have such a massive collection, and now I have just a normal collection. Okay, so I want to do... Okay, so I have fruit, badabi. I got veg, badabi, and then I'll do the basics over here. I think. Maybe we'll do, like, 2 fruit and 2 veg, actually. Just because, like, who knows, maybe they're not gonna let me upgrade my silo to 300 each. Thank you! I am bad. Raiden just go boom boom. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this is empty. Excellent. Bye, 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 bye. I saw a YouTube short of, oops, that's not right, of a co-op group of all Archon squad doing the Scaramouche boss battle, and I was like, hell yeah. That was my idea. I love that other people are thinking along the same lines as me. Whee! You guys produce so fast. Oh my god. Yeah, by this time tomorrow, you guys, I will know. I will have an idea as to whether or not I'm working at a bakery. And no matter how you shake it, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Tomorrow we're supposed to do a tier list. Supposed to. But we might just do Power Washing Simulator instead, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be real with you. Because I want to do tier lists with people and not alone anymore. I could get more lava guys too, because I have to go out there to get the lava dust for that new story link thing. Yeah. Alright, so I like this open space in the middle. Really into it. I think we shall go now. Nilu and Nahida may be better than my Raiden national team. Take that back. No way. Do you think they're gonna nerf her though? Surely they ought. They gotta. Surely they gotta. They from the wrong spot. No, I'm at the right spot. Okay. Like, she's great now, but you think she's gonna stay great? I just, like, I love when I find a game that I enjoy because I'm normally, like, fairly picky about what I like, but I have such a hard time defining, like, oh, this is what I like in video games, here's what I don't like in video games, here's what I enjoy, here's what I don't enjoy. Like, I know that I don't enjoy shooters, and I know that I'm picky, but, like, being able to go, oh, I like adventure style, like Genshin. So great. Like, I'll try out a game, and if I like it, I'm stuck with it. Nahida, they won't nerf her. No? Just gonna stay amazing? I'm just gonna stay goated? I might do, like, a single 10 roll on her banner, and then leave it at that. That's what my gut is telling me to do. Okay, we're here to get some lava dust. Hope maybe some primordial oil, maybe some sand. And then maybe some lava boys. If we can. Also, I think there's another exit out here. Oh no, I was thinking about that one. Okay. Raiden and Eula, they didn't get nerfed. That is... Those are facts. My friend who carries me, he's higher level, like my coworker, he's a Eula Raiden main, and he's like, no, I'm not good. He, just like you, he says, no, I'm not good. I'm like, just because you're playing a character who's strong does not mean you're not good at the game. I'm gonna go to bed, nearly 4 AM. Yes, I was gonna say, if Catshine's leaving, surely Elfie's to go soon too, because, like, holy smokes, you guys. I love you, my time zone friends, but sleep! God damn. That's one I came in through. I wanna go out this one. Have a good night! And then left, right? Isn't this where I'm supposed to go? I can't believe I've never melted in lava in here. It's honestly shocking. I'm so proud of me. I hope I didn't just jinx it. I hope no one needs to clip this. He sounds like me. You guys are pretty close in level. I think he's 57. Okay. I know where the fountains normally are, but I'm not seeing everything like I usually do right now, so... Why did I come at night? Why do I do this to myself? I truly don't know. Get some of this, get some of that. Okay, I do have a teleporter out there as well, so... Maybe... Okay, so there's one there, and I already have 2. That's 2, 4, 6. I need a lot more than 6, though. Okay, we're gonna go around here. That's not close. I mean, it's both above 50. You're 55 and above, so it's like, in my mind, they're similar because you're both in the next, like, world level up, like, at the same world level, right? I feel like I'm not completely batshit crazy for thinking that. Ah! Fuck off. Hello! You're mine now. Why is there only one of you? That's so sad. Okay. Okay, I know if there's none there, then there's none there. Aha! There they are. Hi, boys. I think I can only have 4. 3, 4. Yay! Okay, and I need the ground gushers, aka lava dust, which for some reason is in a liquid form. There it is. There's one. Fair enough. Technically I'm closer to someone who's level 10. Why would you phrase it that way? Whoa, wait, hold up. Get off my butt. But also, let me look at you. Ooh, you guys. A ringtail that maintains the color of its buddy. Ooh, I love the look of those. Oh, the ringtail bat. It's also sick, but we realized that that would be a horrible combo because they're the 2 food guzzlers. They would absorb all of my everything. Are you another guy? Oh, I didn't realize they spawned in that one too. Good to know. And in that one. Good to know. Okay, so a lot more than I thought. I'm only taking 4 though. I'm not being greedy. Alright, so that's 6. It's okay, but like, not great. Oh, there's a jar. Better get 10k. Yeah, wow, 50 cents. Love that. Oil, good. Got some oil. Ooh, 2 up here. Good, good. I don't know if this will be enough to make the chip, but we can try. I have a feeling we're gonna be painfully close. I think it was 16, and I have 1 right now. I mean, we could try to go back through the other area, like on the other side of the map. I feel like most of it's always in here. Like, that area is the feral area, and I don't think a lot spawns in there, other than the slimes. We'll try. Just because I don't want to... I don't want to come all the way out here and then, like, not get the main thing I came for, you know? We got that story secret. I want to know. Oh, fuck. There's one. Oh, and there's some starving babies. Get out of the lava. There you go. Ah. Okay. Uppies, please. Woohoo! 0 to 55. 0 to 55 is the same as 55 to 56. Oh my god. So, there's no convincing you. I give up. Okay, we're at 13, so that's 14, so I need at least one more. Hopefully the slime gods will smile on me, but they normally don't, so I will not get my hopes up. I'll be on the lower bit if anywhere. Hi, assholes. Leave me alone. Huzzah! Or is that oil? I'm gonna cry. It's sand! Fuck! I'll still take it, but... Oh no, it is oil. Okay, well, that's good. I need that, but... Feck. Bye-bye! Technically, but also technically we're same world level, so besides XP. Yes, exactly. I'm trying really hard to make it to the same world level as him before he levels out of it. That's my goal. Because I haven't been able to join his world, ever, at all. And I'll feel like an accomplished Genshiner if I can make it. Because I'm just about... I didn't think there was any in here, but I thought I'd double check on the lower level, but I don't see any. I'm 52 right now, but I'm on the brink of 53. If I actually, you know, played for more than 20 seconds every day, I think I could do it. I've been to his teapot, which is very lovely. And I've not forgotten. Emperor has requested a teapot stream, and I've not forgotten, but like I have to grind so many materials to like prepare for it. To make it actually like fun. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to these to try going this way, plus then I can always teleport out there. Because I think there might be some in there. We'll see. If not, just oil and sand, which isn't horrible anyway. I'm trying to level up my world level before him, basically. Because he's at the same world level as you, and I'm one below. So I'm still 2.5 levels too low to join his world at all. And so I'm trying to increase my world level so that I can co-op on his world rather than him always co-oping on mine. So then I'll feel accomplished and strong. Normally there's some up there. I don't see any. All the normal spawns I know about are not turning out. Right when I thought I was like, you know, learning the game a bit better. Oh, baby, go down there. It's dark. You'll be happy. Okay, didn't shoot him far enough. You're just gonna wake up and not know where he is. That's fine too, I guess.